Oh, now, y'all already know what time it is. Say, check me out, man, before I start my video, bro. Y'all already know what to do, man. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button. So, anytime I drop a video, you'll be notified. ASAP Rocky, you can hop on, you can kick it, and you can vibe. But make sure when you hitting that bell notification, you turn it to all. Every time you have to turn it to all, you feel me? So, anytime I drop a video, you'll be notified. We can kick it and we can vibe, big dog. Come on now. You feel me? Quick update. Last night, Babe came to me. She was like, "Babe, come outside in the back." I go outside in the back. Half my patio then fell in because of the tree from the wind. You know what I'm saying? From the storm last night. But then I go outside in the front yard. My son's bike still just sitting there perfectly fine. I'm like, how the fuck the bike didn't move, but yet this tree fall on my patio? But I gotta make an insurance claim. I ain't tripping off of it, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It must be a blessing coming around the corner. For real, for real. Topic of the day this morning, bro, is 6:22. Topic of the day is temptation. Temptation is something that is very, very, very powerful. Because temptation will make you want to do something you know you're not supposed to be doing, right? And that's kind of like with us having free will. Because see, the free will part is like, okay, you can do whatever you want to do, right? And then it's like, you know you're not supposed to do that. So temptation to come in, you just sitting there like, ooh. That's just like the story yesterday with the chicken. I was tempted, right? Temptation came after my mama just told me, don't get that chicken. But in my mind, I'm like, man, this temptation shit, boy. Right? Temptation, I have been in that boat before. And to be honest with you, it's certain things that you just got to go through to learn. Somebody could teach you, somebody could give you the game, somebody could be right there, you know what I'm saying, telling you like, say, bro, you're going to get tempted by this right here, but I'm telling you, don't even fall for that bait. And then as soon as the bait come and that bitch just wiggling, you like, my big homie did say, don't fall for this bait, but that bitch do look good. And now your ass gone. Now your ass up out of there, you feel me? Like, for real, it's over for you. When I first started getting tempted by temptation, I had to be at least like in high school. Because see, when I started having sex at 14, I don't think that I was tempted by temptation. I think like I was digging her, she was digging me. You know what I'm saying? That was my little like that was my girlfriend at the time, bro. So for me, it was like that's who I want to be with. So, you know, we just gonna make it happen. Now, my first encounter with temptation had to be my 9th grade year, right? My 9th grade year, after I broke over the old girl, and I'm still playing football, my partners in Christendom, they like, hey, big, come smoke. But I'm like, nah, like, I don't want to smoke. Like, that's over with, bro. Like, I'm trying to get a scholarship. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. You feel me? Like, and please don't be like, his forehead shiny. That cause I be putting this what is that? Coconut oil. I be putting the coconut oil on my head, rubbing it in my hair, rubbing it on my, you know what I'm saying, face and in my beard and shit. So don't even try to his forehead shiny. That's that coconut oil, nigga. Anyway, so look, I'm sitting here and shit, and they still talking about, oh, big come smoke, big come. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to hit none of this shit, but I'm trying to get a scholarship, you feel me? Y'all tripped out, you feel me? But that was like, for me, that was like the first sign of temptation, right? But I didn't take the bait. I didn't have nobody telling me like, hey, keep it, don't try to smoke, you feel me? Like, just stay focused on school, bitch, just do this, you do that, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna pay off in the long run, right? I ain't had nobody telling me that, right? And my mama, she didn't have to tell me that because, like, I mean, at that point in time, I was already on that type of timing, bro. Like, you have to understand, like, I was on a mission. By the time I say by the middle of my 9th grade year, once I broke up with old girl, or we broke up, she broke up with me, however the case may be, because 9 times out of 10, she probably broke up with me because I was too, like, just to be like, I want to live. Nah, I don't know, bro. My head was in the clouds. Like I told y'all, bro, when she swallowed me that one time, head in the clouds. It wasn't no more talking about it. I promise you it wasn't. So, My ninth grade year come around midway. Once I find out she cheating, this is where temptation starts to crawl in. Okay? Now, I already had sex with her, right? And she was the only one I had sex with, right? I ended up meeting somebody off Facebook, right, at this time. Me and her start conversating. We start talking or whatever. She tells me that, now she was a white girl. She told me that her mom and her daddy gonna be gone out of town for the weekend. That's my temptation saying like, oh shit, like, let me come over there. Let me see what you got going. Ooh. Now I'm tempted by temptation. Okay? The temptation of sex, though. So I end up going over there, you feel me? She taught me how to have sex. After that, bro, my head was so far up and not even in the cloud. I felt like y'all not on my level. I felt like all the dudes that I was kicking it with or whatever, y'all not on my level because y'all still having sex with freshmen. I just had sex with a senior. Yeah, that part, you feel me? So I felt like I was doing something. By the time I get into the 10th grade, temptation really hitting because I end up catching those concussions, and now I'm the one who wanted to smoke. So my partner took me around the corner, you feel me? And me and Chris and a whole bunch of other people, we started smoking. When I started smoking, it was up. My temptation was, now I'm smoking every day. Right? I end up getting in a relationship, right, with BM. And like I said in previous videos, bro, she was not putting out the way I wanted her to, right? What temptation did? Come here, let me holler at you. What's up? Hey, now look. I know she ain't doing what you want her to do, but I got this little yeah around the corner. You feel me? And she trying to make something shake. I go around the corner one day. Now that was temptation talking to me. I end up going around the corner. And I end up seeing this chick who I used to go to school with. Right? Now, she wasn't no baddie. But she gave the guap. You hear me? You have to understand, sometimes men will go to an extent where it's like, damn, did I really just do that, bro? Damn, I just did that, bro. I know I was tripped out when I did that one. I ain't gonna hold you, nah, cause like she really wasn't all that. That's the type of situation it was. But the only reason I did what I did was because she wasn't putting out. Right? But there was temptation. See, temptation knew I was so weak in the mind that I was gonna jump for that. And not jump for it. Me and her sitting on the little, we used to have like these little green things. These like little, it was like a little meter. You feel me? Like one of the meters that was like, y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. It was like a meter, bro. Anyway, so we sitting on the meter right before my mom went to work at night. My mama come out. She look at me. She's like, all right, kid, you know I'm about to leave with a whoop, right? She's like, look, don't have that little girl in my house. Yeah, man. Mama hit the scratch. I seen her bust that right to go to work. I waited about 5 minutes to wait till I see her, if her car came back around and come back in the TP. It didn't. So get what I did. Let's go, babe. Now, I had previously let one off right before she came, because in my mind I was like, yeah, I'm about to try to like max out in here, you feel me? That was probably one of the worst decisions I made, because she was trying to swallow too, but I couldn't, you feel me? The temptation was, since I ain't getting it from over here, I'm tempted to go over here and get it. And that's what I did. I went right over there and I got it. Temptation is a motherfucker. You hear me? It's crazy how like you could be tempted by something and you do it. Right? You do it. But then like if your partner get tempted by something and they do something, you mad. You'll get mad if your partner or whoever you with or whatever the case may be, or your homeboy or whatever the case may be, you feel me, do something you will be mad because of the temptation that they was put in. Because now you looking at the situation like, well, damn, I didn't see how it affected that person because I was tempted when I did it. But now it's done to me. I'm hurt. Right? I'm hurt. And I guess that's something that I had to learn whenever, you know what I'm saying, BM baked that cake on me. Because when I started going out of town, temptation was there again. Temptation was there to do harder drugs, mess with women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was on a whole nother type time until I changed my name. You know what I'm saying? I changed my whole name. If you don't know that story, you might have to go back. You might have to go back to the Birth of Key part 1, 2, and 3. Because at one point in time, I'm out of town smashing. Right? The very first chick I smashed out of town, bro, she tried to ask me for my social media that next day. And I told her, like, you gotta chill because I got, you know what I'm saying, I got kids and a BM at the crib. Like, you tripped out. And she was like, you know what, I really liked it, you. You could really hurt somebody for the shit that you be doing. You feel me? At this time, I'm 20 years old. This woman is 33. She tell me, she say, look, if you gonna do what you do, don't ever tell nobody your name. I ain't never heard from her again. So when she said it, I'm like, huh. Here go temptation again, right? I'm like, don't tell nobody my name. What does she mean by that? And then it just, like a light bulb. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna call myself Keith. And that's what I did. Every woman I ever messed with from that point on knew me as Keith. They did not know my real name. They did not know I had kids. None of that. Like, I kept my life a secret for a long time. For a long time. But the temptation in me to do what I was doing because I was out of town, and I'm thinking like, oh, I'd never get caught. Oh, she'll never know. You feel me? It backfired on me. Because when her temptation came, she took it and she ran with it. But I'm the one who told her, excuse me. I'm the one who told her, shit, if I was you, I'd be doing you, because shit, I'm doing me. Whole time when she did her, I'm in my feelings. That's a cold get down. Temptation will take you up out of there. Because I feel like temptation ain't nothing but the devil. And not, and to an extent though. Right? Because the same way he gave you free will to do whatever you want to. Right? You can have discipline behind your free will. You know what I'm saying? You ain't always got to crash out because of the temptation that came towards you. Because a lot of times, whatever type of temptation came towards you is not better than what you already have, or it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Some temptations in this world is not worth it. You could lose your life. And that ain't always dying. You see what I'm saying? It ain't. You and your homeboy could go on a lick. You and your homeboy can go rob something. Right? The temptation was you seen how sweet this little lick was about to be. You and your partner go on a lick. Owner come out. Right? Y'all trying to take this little Hellcat. The owner come out. Your partner gets spooked and shoot him. Bang. Now he died. Y'all get away. But they got cameras though, and they caught both of y'all. Now you in prison for a long ass time. All because of your temptations to steal this Hellcat. Then you'll look back at life and be like, damn, I wasted my life over a Hellcat. But the temptation was so promising. The temptation was so good. Until you realize that the grass was not green on the other side, bro. You have to understand, you do gotta go through something to learn something. But at the end of the day, all temptation ain't good temptation. Really, temptation within itself, like once you get that in your body, like, ooh shit, like but you already know too though, like, damn, like this ain't it. Temptation a motherfucker. And sometimes we gotta have better discipline in what we do. Right? Something just happened in my family that really, it hurt. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but my uncle supported me with everything that I did and everything that I do. My uncle supported me. And he always supported me, right? Even though I didn't really get to have a relationship with him like I wanted to. And some problems came up or whatever. And because of temptation. Right? Because he was tempted to do something and he did it. Right? And I hate to see my boy in that type of position. He supported me so much. Out of my family, him and my mom supported my dreams the most. And now he in this situation he in, I just feel like I gotta go harder for him. Like, I feel like you supported me when I was just starting. You supported me still to this day, right? I'm gonna go harder for you. Cause certain, like you don't know when temptation will really take you up out of here. And me seeing these certain things, me being tempted, boy, what the fuck was that? Me being tempted by the drugs. Temptation is a motherfucker. Now don't let it take you out. You hear me? Understand you gotta go through something to learn something. But if you just listen to my stories, you ain't gotta go through half the shit I went through. If you just listen to my stories, it'll be certain parts that a real deal come up in your life that I done already talked about. And you'll be like, he talked about that, bro. And then you gonna curve that bit. Understand that temptation will take you up out of here. And you have to have more self-discipline within yourself. For real, for real. This was just a quick story, man. I just wanted to get on and talk my issue, you feel me? They still loaded me up. As y'all can see, I'm in the truck. I'm thugging. I came off in this bitch like, what, 5 something, you feel me? I'm just on the clock. I'm just cooling, you feel me? Like, I'm at my yard, though. I'm at the yard while they load me up. Then I got like a little, you know what I mean? A little 2-hour drive, which ain't bad, bro. Like, I'm about to bing, bada boom, that. Get back to the crib quick as foot, you feel me? Thugging, getting ready for tomorrow. Look, man, we only ask for 3 things, man. Guidance, knowledge, and wisdom, bro. And if it ain't that, man, I already know what time it is with me over here. Till next time. Oh, now, man, I appreciate everybody who been rocking my videos, man. I appreciate everybody who just tap in and tune in and, just listen to the kid, you know what I'm saying? Just because I'm gonna tell you right now, like, you can see somebody doing something and they make it look easy. They'll make it look easy. They'll make it look effortless. But you don't understand the hard work and dedication it takes to do whatever they're doing. Right? Like, you don't understand the discipline that they have within themselves to do what they're doing. See, you can get on YouTube and watch videos and be like, man, that boy, that consistent. Boy, he be doing his thing. Woo, woo. But you don't know the mental battles that that man or that woman go through. You don't know the writer's block that that man or that woman go through. You know, to get in front of the camera and put out a good product every time. Or try to put out a good product every time. To try to stay relevant. To try to be, you know what I'm saying, on top of your ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, it take a lot. You know what I'm saying? It take a lot, you know. But at the end of the day, this what I signed up for. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not here to try to be famous. I'm not here for no notoriety. I'm not here to be liked. I'm not here for none of that. You know, I'm here for guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. I'm here to try to give back to people who really want to hear my story. And you never know, bro. It might help somebody in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Me speaking out on my faults, my mistakes that I made in my life, right? And I'm still growing. Might help somebody else who might be already going down the wrong road thinking that shit cool. You know what I'm saying? You could have grew up like me and not had a dad in your life. And this go for men and women. You could have grew up like me and not had a daddy in your life, bro. And I don't want to be your daddy. You know what I mean? You can look at me like, you feel me? Just listen to the youngin'. You feel me? Because what I'm talking about is so relatable. All my videos is so relatable. You could just come to OMG Keys and just kick it and vibe. For real, for real. I wish I would have had somebody to listen to like this when I was growing up. Because I used to hope and pray that like my daddy would get his shit together. But then it's like, at this point, everything happened for a reason. And I'm glad my mama raised me. Yeah, I had to go through certain things without my daddy. But I went through it without my daddy. So, fuck, I need a daddy for now, you feel me? That's how I look at it. But then at the same time, I got kids now. Never say never. But I could never leave my kids like that. Ever. But never say never. Because you never know what could happen in life. Your words are very powerful. Make sure you use them correctly. And make sure you use them correctly at all times. You hear me? 3 things we ask for, man. Guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. Understand that. Oh, now.